Can you believe how easy it was to make a spare key with the help of Tom's Key Company? You may have already seen one of my many videos showing how you can make a spare key or fob right at home. Well, I'm Mike with Tom's Key Company. I'm super excited that we're launching our Tom's Car Key Programmer model TSL2A. You may have seen the prior version with the red sticker. This one's got a light blue sticker on the back. Both of these work very similarly. The app has been upgraded for this TSL2A, but the performance will be the same. Come to tomskey.com where you can order your spare key and fob and a programmer to make spare keys right at home. When you order your key, be sure to add the optional Key by Photo key cutting service. It'll save you the headache of driving all over town trying to find someone that'll cut your spare key for you. Stick around to the end of the video so you can see how that works. It's important to note that for these Toyota turnkey start vehicles, you must have one working key that's a master key. You might also pay attention to the marking on the key, the H, G, or dot, to help ensure you're getting the correct key for your vehicle. To check if you have a master or valet key on these Toyota or Scion and Lexus turnkey start vehicles, you must first find the blinking red security light. On this vehicle, it's right there on the dashboard. In some cases, it's over in the center console, it can be up on the top, and occasionally on some vehicles it's even over on the side here. Once you've found the blinking red security light, take your working key that starts the engine and insert it into the ignition. If it turns off immediately, you have a master key and you can use Tom's Car Key Programmer. Insert your working key into the ignition. Watch the blinking light. If it turns on for 2 seconds and then turns off, you have a valet key. If you're only trying to make a fob, you can do that with just a valet key. You do not have to have a working remote fob. If you have a valet key but need a master key, please reach out to us. We have solutions that may be able to help solve your problem. Come down near your gas and brake pedal, look up till you find the OBD port, and plug this guy in. Once your cable is plugged into the OBD2 port, you're going to take Tom's Car Key Programmer, model TSL2, and plug it in. Okay, with this thing plugged in, the first thing we need to do is get our Bluetooth connection made. To make it super easy, we include phones that already have the Bluetooth connection made, app pre-installed. And they have the matching serial number here. If for some reason the Bluetooth connection was not made automatically, open the Bluetooth setting and then look for available devices. You should find TSL2 with the appropriate serial number. With our Bluetooth connection made, we're ready to do some key programming. There's some important warnings in terms of use. Make sure you read through and understand those before you agree. Once you accept them, you can continue with the programming process. Be certain your vehicle battery is fully charged and will not die during programming, as a weak battery may cause problems. We're going to program the key first. We'll program the remote buttons next. Our working key is the one here with the tile key finder. You can pick one of those up, pairs to your smartphone so you never lose your keys again. We're going to take our working master key, put it in the ignition, turn it 2 clicks to the on position. The engine does not start, but the dashboard lights up. We're going to come into key. Now you have 2 options here. The easiest way to go is to come into type. You're going to want to click on the transponder key or the turn key ignition button. The easiest thing to do is the auto identify process. So it's communicating. It's determined this is a type 3/4. Click OK. Okay, if for some reason you need to come in through vehicle, let me show you what that looks like. We've got lists of all sorts of vehicles. These are Toyota, Scion, and Lexus vehicles. They're all mixed together here. Come in, and I'm going to find Sienna. Since this is a turnkey ignition, you'll click on transponder key or turnkey ignition. We're working on a 2016 Sienna, so that's in the 2015 to 2021 range. All right, we've got a few options here. Add a key, erase keys, and advanced. I encourage you to stay out of the advanced area. You can cause some problems for your vehicle if you don't know what you're doing there. For the purposes of our demonstration today, I've got a new key cut with our Key by Photo service. I also have my daughter's keys. And just for fun, we're going to show that her key can be erased. Let's erase keys. One thing I want to point out, it's completely optional if you want to erase keys. This can be useful if there's some other keys out there in the world, maybe you bought the car used or for some reason you got to erase any keys that start the engine. It's also necessary to erase keys if you've reached the maximum number of keys for your vehicle. That's 4 or 5 keys on most Toyotas. And to erase keys, come in here, tells us that a master key is needed, tells us how to find that. We already checked it. Tells us that it's going to erase all keys except this one master key that we have in the ignition. All right, press yes to continue. Communicating. Perform the following procedure within 120 seconds. We got to take the key out of the ignition, and then we got to put it back in, turn it 2 clicks to the on or run position. Do not start the engine. We're going to click OK. It's communicating. I can remove the master key within 10 seconds. Press OK to continue. Pull it out. Press OK. Communicating successful erase. So, remember a blinking security light. When we insert the master key, the security light turns off immediately, so it's still programmed. Let's start the engine. Everything fires up. Very nice. Here's my daughter's keys. Watch what happens when we insert it. The light continues to blink. If we try to start the engine now, it just turns over. Doesn't start. So, her keys have been erased. Don't tell her. No worries, by the time we're done here, we'll program this back in. So, now we're going to add a key. I'm going to take my working key, starts the engine, 2 clicks the on position, come back to the app here, and click add a key. Tells us how to find a master key. Yes, we've got that. Got to insert our program master key and switch the on position. So, take that key, 2 clicks the on or run position, yes to continue, communicating. Within 10 seconds, insert the new key that we wish to program, and pull this out, put it in. The light starts blinking on the dashboard. Hit yes to continue. Tells us to wait for 60 seconds. Notice the pattern the light's blinking, a steady 1 on, 1 off. If you see a different sequence, that's an error code. If you run into problems while programming, be sure you visit this help section. You can take your phone, scan the QR code, or visit tsl2.tomskey.com where you'll find all sorts of helpful information. There, the light's turned off. Okay, this key's now programmed. Let's test it out. Fired up the engine. Excellent. Okay, click OK. We're done. Now, we've got 2 keys working now. Both are masters. Let's get my daughter's keys added back in. So, I can take either of these keys now. I'll go ahead and take the new one. There. We've passed our 60 seconds. The security light stopped blinking. This is now programmed. Let's test it out. Engine fires up. So we erase that key, and then we added it back in. Let's take care of programming the remotes. Here's our new one we need to program. Here's our existing one. And once again, here's my daughter's remote. We're going to erase that. So we're going to take our app. We're going to back up all the way back till we get to remote. We got to come in now to remote. I do want to note that if you have a smart key system, the push button start, that's when you use this. For remotes that just lock and unlock the doors, we're going into remote. We need to take our working key, put it in the ignition. Notice it says turn ignition on, do not start the engine. Remote auto identify, it's type 2. Okay, we can program remotes or erase a remote. I want to note erasing remotes is an optional step, but again, if there's some remotes out there in the world that you want to make sure are erased, you can do this. Today we're going to erase my daughter's remote. Switch the ignition to the on position. So pull it out, turn it 2 clicks the on position, open the driver's door. We're going to click yes, communicating. Press lock and unlock together for 1 second within 30 seconds, and then press lock once. Here we go. Lock and unlock, and then lock. We heard the vehicle beep. Click OK to continue. Successful erase. So, be sure you take the key out of the ignition. You cannot lock the doors on most Toyotas if the key's in the ignition. Let's see if this thing worked. So here's my daughter's remote, and here's our master one. Still works great. And now hers does nothing. Okay, with our working key, let's get my daughter's remote programmed again, and let's get this new one programmed. So, gotta get my key in the ignition, turn it 2 clicks to the on or run position. We'll press program remote. Switch the ignition on. Ignition is on. Open the driver's door. Driver's door is open. Click yes to continue. It's communicating. Okay, press the lock and unlock button for 1 second within 30 seconds. We're going to take the new one. Lock, unlock, then lock. Heard the car beep. We're going to take the next one. Lock, unlock, and lock. Car beeped. Click OK. Okay, programming success. Take the key out of the ignition. Let's check all of these. Here's our original one. Still works. Here's my daughter's. That works. And here's the new one. That works. Okay. All of them work. Let's check that all these buttons work on this new remote. That worked. Let's try unlocking the doors. This side. There we go. Buttons work. Now, to cut your key, you have 2 options. You can enjoy the hassle of driving all over town trying to find someone that will cut your key blade, or you can simply order our optional Key by Photo key cutting service. The Key by Photo service from Tom's Key Company is super easy. After completing your order checkout, simply take your key off the keyring, then you upload 3 photos of your existing key, and with the wonders of technology, we'll cut your spare key before shipping, so it arrives ready to fit your vehicle. If you run into a problem, be sure you reach out to us, help@tomskey.com, so we can get the key cut properly to fit your vehicle. We just programmed the spare key and fob without leaving home using Tom's Car Key Programmer. It's that easy with Tom's Key Company. With one working key in Tom's Car Key Programmer, we did all sorts of things. We saw how we could erase lost keys or lost fob, and how easy it was to add a new key and fob to your vehicle. I also want to remind you, we back all our products with a full money-back guarantee. So if for some reason this doesn't work for you, just reach out to us, help@tomskey.com. We provide amazing customer service, and we'll work with you to get it fixed. If we still can't solve the problem, no worries. Ship everything back, we'll refund all your money. It's that easy. At Tom's Key Company, you can save hundreds of dollars over what a car dealership wants to charge you to make a spare key and fob. Be sure you smash the like button and subscribe so you can find this video again when it comes time for you to make your spare key right at home. At Tom's Key Company, we make spare keys and fobs that easy. So come place your order, tomskey.com today.